Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if will ever figure out where
Nga ba kami nakapunta dito sa Amerika?
even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching.
Sharing with you guys our American journey. It all started on year 2019. I am one of the many nurses who don't know where to go after planning to exit Saudi. Then there's the US. Most of my colleagues plan to go there. A very nice country paying good salary to nurses and is able to bring the family there if ever get hired. So I am one of those who dream to go to the USA just because it is America, the land of endless opportunities, hope for a greener pasture. How did I start the process? The first step is to take the Nclex, or the National Council Licensure Examination, and pass this exam to be a licensed registered nurse in the USA. Many years back, I bought an Nclex book reviewer thinking it was just easy as reviewing that book, not knowing it was a long and winding journey, and passing the Nclex is only the beginning of it all. I was advised to sign up to an agency that assists and guides Filipino RNs to process the documents needed for a certain fee. I chose the state of New York, one of the few US states that doesn't require social security number or the SSN in applying for NCLEX RN. I submitted the necessary documents such as the school documents. That was on December 31st, 2019. That time, I am already doing self-review while I was working in Saudi. I subscribed to an app called UWorld for 3 months. I then had my authorization to test, which is only good for 90 days. And I scheduled my exam on March 16th of 2020 in Pearson View, Makati, Philippines. This was a nerve-wracking exam as this was the very start of COVID pandemic and the chaotic lockdowns. After hurdling how to be home safely, with God's grace, I passed this exam. What's next? Finding an employer. After submitting online CVs to different agencies, one particular staffing agency caught my attention as this is the sole employer deploying nurses to California that time. I really want to work in California. That's why I chose this agency. I don't know anyone who signed up to this agency. I just trusted my gut feeling and being the risk taker in me, I signed up with them. My agency didn't abandon me even if it took me more than a year to comply the basic requirement for filing the petition, our EB3 visa petition. They needed my passport and my dependents' passports. We have to fix first my husband's birth certificate as this has alterations. He will not be given a passport unless this is annotated, plus the fact that it is pandemic and it was very difficult to travel. In year 2021, while there is nothing going on in my US application, I prepared myself to take the IELTS or the English test, which will be needed later for the visa screening process. On that same year, I decided to work in the UK as an RN, thinking it will still be many years before the US dream be fulfilled. My husband Lionel, son Gabe, and stepdaughter Aliyah all have their passports ready by December 2021. The moment it was available, I submitted it immediately to my agency's case manager and paralegal. And after a week, we all have a priority date. Just 1 week, guys. And I was able to include my stepdaughter to the petition without adopting her. Very cool, right? That time, the EB3 visa status was current, no retrogression, so everything was fast-tracked. On March 2022, my husband and son followed me in the UK. They traveled first, and Aliyah followed on September. I waited for Aliyah to be physically in the UK before I paid their visa fee bill. My employer paid my visa fee bill. A month after, we are in the DQ stage, which means we are near the stage that we're going to be interviewed in the US Embassy. So everything happened so fast. And that time, I was pregnant with Aliona. On December 2022, we received an email that we have an interview date in US Embassy London, which is going to be on January 19th, 2023. By the way, I requested a transfer our case from US Embassy Manila to US Embassy London sometime in August 2022. So January of 2023, we cannot make it on our US visa interview just because I delivered our baby via C-section. We have to reschedule our interview on March and our medical exam too. We traveled to London for these important things on March 2023. On April 2023, the following month, we had our US visa stamped on our passports finally. After 3 months, we left the UK, and that was on June of 2023. New beginnings. After spending a few days with our loved ones in the Philippines, I left for the USA on July of 2023. I traveled first, making sure everything is settled here before they join me. They traveled on September 2023. Right now, we are here living in Modesto, California, enjoying the weather, the culture, and the diversity it has to offer. From 2019 to 2023, the making of this dream has not been easy, but it was all worth it. I always say, I only see it in the movies, but hey, right now I am actually here with my family. To all those dreamers like me, just be patient. Wait for your time, and God is in control. I didn't rush during the pandemic time because I cannot do anything but to wait. Do whatever you can to prepare while waiting for your priority date to be current. Study hard and prepare yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Because this is a big move. Such a big move, guys. thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.